Hey everybody, it's Angie and welcome to Hot and Flashy. I am so excited for today's video because today is the start of the Sephora Beauty Insiders Holiday Savings Event. Woohoo, it's here. I wait for this all year round. It comes at the perfect time for me to get a lot of my holiday shopping done, for me to stock up on a lot of my favorite products, my holy grails that I'm going to use year in, year out, so I might as well buy a few at a discount. Rouge level shoppers can start shopping today to get their 20% off, and they have 3 days of exclusive shopping all to themselves. You can shop in-store, online, at Kohl's, in the US and Canada. And you can shop multiple times. So if you forget to put something in your cart, you can go back later and pop it in and keep shopping all the way through the 7th. Then starting on November 1st, VIB can start shopping with their 15% off. And then on November 3rd, Insiders can start shopping with their 10% off. If you're shopping online, use the code SAVINGS. But don't feel left out if you're not a beauty insider with Sephora. It's not too late to sign up. You can sign up today and get 10% off when it's your turn to shop on November 3rd. And everyone, whether you're an insider or not, can save on the Sephora collection products, which is amazing because they're 30% off for the entire event. So from today, October 28th through November 7th, all the Sephora collection makeup and skincare and everything else is 30% off for everyone. So it's a terrific event that encompasses everyone, gives everyone a chance to save during the holidays and get some of their favorite products at a discount. Now, this video is sponsored by Sephora, and I wanted to thank Sephora for working with me on this one. I always cover the Sephora savings events, and I love them because, being a Rouge level shopper, when else can I get 20% off on my favorite products? So I do like to stock up on some things that I use all the time and are my holy grails, like the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. Absolutely, hands down, the best cleansing balm, and it comes in this Whopper size now, which I love. So to get a couple of those at 20% off and just tuck them away, it'll last me the entire year if I get like 2 of them, and to get them at a savings is awesome. The other thing that I'm going to be stocking up on is my Orbe shampoo and conditioner. You guys, I fell hard for this about a year ago, and you bet I'm going to get at least 1 set, if not 2, because this stuff is really spendy. But I've got to say that it is so worth it. I never would have guessed before I tried this that this would really have such an effect on my hair. And I always can see the difference in my hair. I always can feel the difference in my hair. It's weird. Like my blondes come up blonder when I blow dry my hair after I've used this. My hair is shinier and sparklier, and it just reflects more light, and it's so soft. And the smell on this, the fragrance, you guys, is just like magical. So this is really, I hate to use the term magical about anything, but this is a magical line. So I get the Gold Lust shampoo and the conditioner. An alternative shampoo and conditioner for those of you who would never pull the trigger on the Orbe that I think is almost as good as the Orbe, but slightly less than, is the Verb Ghost shampoo and conditioner. These are really good, and the ingredients in here are very, very similar to the Orbe. There's nothing in here that strips your hair, that's unhealthy for your scalp or your hair, so that is a great product if you're just never going to get the Orbe, but I highly, highly recommend trying the Orbe. I'll have to look online and see if they have the Discovery set. That's how I kind of started with it, is I bought the little Discovery set first to make sure I liked it. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it. I was actually hoping I wouldn't like it. But it's definitely a way to go because that lasts a while, and those are also great for travel if you like it. The holiday savings event is a great time to get some big ticket items and get them at a discount. The one I always recommend for skincare is the New Face Trinity. This is just an amazing skincare gadget. I just showed it in my morning skincare routine where I did half my face, and you could see the lift at half my face. Like, it lifted my eyebrow, you could see the difference in my cheek, you could see the difference in my jowls. It is one of the things that I have just stuck with over time. I'd say I've been using this for 8 years, every other day. And doing something like this that takes about 10 minutes every other day is a slog, and you get sick of it. But this is the one thing that I never get sick of, because when I see the difference in my face every day, I'm like, oh yeah, you were worth the 10 minutes of doing that. So this is a great time to pick that up. Then another big ticket item that has also become a holy grail is the Dyson Airwrap. This is the original model. They now have come out with a newer model, and they also have like a limited edition model that's in a prettier color than this. I don't love the original color scheme, but last year I bought one for my daughter in the holiday savings event, got it for the 20% off, and it was so awesome to be able to get it at a discount. And she's so thrilled with the thing. And it's so funny because she likes different attachments than me. I love this paddle brush attachment. This is my favorite to dry my hair with. And I also love the rough blowout attachment. I'm not a huge fan of the curling attachments. For me, they just take too long, and I much prefer my GHD curling iron, which I think they also have at Sephora, and you could get at a discount in this event as well. I'll link it in the info box below with the links to everything else. And since I bought this, they've come out with a couple of cool new attachments that you can buy separately. Like there's a longer air wrap barrel, and there's also like a frizz flyaway attachment that I want to try. So those are things that you could pick up if you already have this. If you're a Sephora insider, I feel like you're a makeup lover already. If you're Rouge, you definitely are a makeup lover. So let's talk about my ultimate Holy Grail loves. So the first one that I would 100% recommend if you have been on the fence about trying it is the Dior Forever Matte Foundation. This is my ultimate Holy Grail foundation. I tried this a couple of months ago and fell in love with it on the first day. You know, usually I struggle with the foundation to get it to work on my more mature, as I like to say, less than perfect skin. And this, out of the bottle, first day, perfection. Didn't settle in wrinkles, didn't settle into pores, didn't make me look greasy, didn't look heavy on my skin. Just looks so natural and so perfect, and lasted all day with no helpers. So I didn't need primer, I didn't need setting spray, I didn't need anything else to make it look perfect, to make my face look perfect all day. And it is just the best foundation. I love it so much. My number 2 foundation pick is from the Sephora collection. So everybody, whether you're an insider or not, you can get this for 30% off this entire event. So this is the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation, and this is one of my holy grails, and it has been since the day I found it. And again, I didn't need to futz around with it a lot to make it work. From day one, it looked beautiful on my skin. It didn't need any helpers to work well or to last long, and it is a gorgeous foundation. And this comes in like 60 shades. I mean, that is a huge shade range. So, you know, if you've always had trouble getting a shade match, whether you're super pale or olivey or super pink or super dark, you can find a shade match in this. It is just the most inclusive shade range I think I have ever seen in a foundation. It's $20 normally, 30% off. It's like a no-brainer to try this if you're looking for a really fantastic everyday foundation that looks great on the skin, beautiful on mature skin. Then my top recommendations for your more natural, your less makeup-y days are for like a tinted moisturizer. My top pick in a tinted moisturizer right now is the Say Slip Tint. There's something about this that it's just, in my mind, so much better than any other tinted moisturizer, and I can't even put my finger on what it is that makes this so special, but every time I wear it, I just feel like my skin looks so healthy, I guess. It just gives my skin this glow, but it's not like a greasy, you know, obnoxious looking glow. It's just so beautiful, and it looks so natural. It doesn't look like you're wearing anything. It just makes me feel so confident in how my skin looks and that it looks great, but it doesn't look like I have on makeup. So that is my first and best tinted moisturizer. One that is almost as good as that one that I love so much is the Tarte Maracuja Tinted Hydrator. This is another really great one. Looks beautiful on the skin, lasts all day, easy to apply, slap it on with your fingers, really, really excellent. Then this one I just discovered this past week, Smashbox Halo. This is a tinted moisturizer that you can just put it on with your fingers, and it's much more of a makeup-y look than either of those other two. So this one I would say wear on more of a makeup-y day. But the finish on this one is super shiny. So if you have really dry skin, you might like this one. You know, if you have oily skin, it might be a little bit too dewy and luminous for you, but a little bit of powder, you know, makes it all better. But this did not settle in a single wrinkle on my entire face all day. And it lasted pretty well all day. The only place it wore off was on my nose. So that would be a good one to try if you're looking for the perfect tinted moisturizer. All right, some more holy grails that you could try or pick up an extra one of if you're running out. My best concealer is the Lancome Tint Idole. I mean, this is so good, you guys. It gives really good coverage. If you have dark circles under your eyes, it will cover them, and it doesn't settle in your wrinkles, and it lasts all day without creasing. It doesn't look cakey. It doesn't dry out my under eye area. So that is my holy grail, and if you haven't tried that one, definitely give it a try. I'll list the shades that I wear everything in the info box as well. I feel like mascara is a product that you have to continually rebuy because they dry out in a few months after you open it. So it's a great time to pick up your favorite mascara. For my traditional mascara, I love the Lancome Idole mascara. This is heads and tails above any other mascara. It doesn't chip, it doesn't flake. It stays on, it curls my lashes in like one coat. It makes them look longer, it makes them look fuller, and it makes them look really glossy and sleek, which is what I love my eyelashes to look like. I'm not wearing it today because I'm wearing my other favorite mascara. But my other favorite mascara is the Cali Ray Come Hell or High Water mascara. This is a tubing mascara. So the Idole was a traditional mascara. The deal with tubing mascaras is they're supposed to create a tube around each lash. So each lash looks bigger and fuller and more defined and silky. This is the one tubing mascara I've ever tried that doesn't leave little flakes of black all over my face after I've washed my face. And I showed you this in last month's Faves and Fails because I put on one coat and bam, my lashes were like big and long and silky and curled and beautiful looking. And it's just such a great mascara. You know, stays on all day, no chips, no flakes, no smudges, doesn't come off till you take it off. Absolutely love this product. My hands down favorite blush, and the one that I've been wearing and talking about for a couple of years now, is the Rare Beauty blush. These are so beautiful, and I'm wearing this one today. This is the shade Hope, and like it just gives you this sheer wash of color, but they're highly pigmented, and it's such a big tube. This will last you forever because they are so highly pigmented. You don't need to put on hardly any. You basically just like do the tiniest little touch of it against your face, and then you get this whole big, beautiful, natural looking blusher that has a little bit of light reflectiveness to it, but it's not glittery or anything like that. They are just the most beautiful. They make your skin look so lit from within. They make your cheeks really pop and look juicy, and and usually Rare Beauty will have a holiday set where you get like a couple of different shades. Rare Beauty has a soft pinch blush collection for the holidays this year, and it contains 2 minis and a full size. All right, let's talk about eyeliners. My holy grail eyeliners are from the Sephora collection. They are the Sephora retractable liners. I love these. They're waterproof. They come in the best selection of shades and colors. These are the 3 that I currently have. I think I'm gonna pick up a couple more in the event. I have Shimmer Navy, Shimmer Taupe, Matte Brownish Black, and they're all just so beautiful. And being retractable, you don't have to sharpen it. You just get this nice little petite tip, so it's easy to do a tight line. This stays in your waterline unbelievably. I have the brown up here in my upper waterline today. It's not transferring. It lasts all day, but yet it's easy to remove. And of course, these being Sephora collection, they are 30% off for everyone for the entire event. As you guys know, I've been looking for a replacement for that Marc Jacobs liner, and I think really these Sephora retractable liners are definitely like the closest to that I have come across. But I just tried a new eyeliner this week from Fenty because I've been on the hunt for this perfect, like either silver or gray or purpley gray color, and you guys, I think I finally found it. This is called the Fly Pencil. I have it on my lower waterline today. This is like a eyeliner that I pretty much just use on my lower waterline. And most of the silver liners come off looking white. They're too pale and they reflect too much light. And this is just the perfect shade. It's not really the lavender, but it's a perfect gray. And I'm happy with a gray because, you know, I don't like black down there. So I've been wearing this for about a week and it really stays in the waterline. It doesn't, you know, it's just really, really great. So I want to try more of these definitely because this comes in a huge array of colors. So I definitely want to pick up a couple more of these. So there will be a few more of these going in my cart during the event. Another eyeliner that I love so much is from Cali Ray. This is their Surf Proof Easy Glider Eye Definer, and I wish that they would release these in more colors. I think currently they're only in 3 colors. There's a brown, a black, and this one called the Deep, which is a really beautiful dark greenish blue. Actually, while I'm swatching things, let me go ahead and swatch you the retractable liners as well. These 3 are the Sephora retractable liners. So this one is Shimmer Taupe, this one is Brownish Black, this one is Shimmer Navy. Then we have the Cali Ray liner in the Deep, and then we have the Fenty Fly pencil in Moon Dunes. So those are my favorite eyeliners right now. If you're looking for a great eyeliner, any one of these 3 will not let you down. Wait, how are we this far into the video without talking about eyeshadow yet? One of my all-time favorite palettes, and the other day I was talking about this tiny little Natasha Denona palette, and I said, oh, this is the first Natasha Denona eyeshadow I think I've ever tried. Everyone wrote in and said, no. You tried the Glam palette a few years ago and you love this palette. I'm like, yeah, what was I thinking? I think I was thinking that this was like Danessa Myricks or some other brand, but anyway, yes, I have tried Natasha Denona eyeshadows and they are fantastic. This Glam palette though is still my favorite for the holidays. I mean, a lot of new palettes have been released. For me, nothing tops this palette as far as like a holiday glam palette. So even though it's a couple years old, if you don't have it, I would still pick that one up. If you're not ready to, dive into a giant palette like that, this one is beautiful and really perfect for fall. I just did like a fall look with it. Very simple, very basic. I have to admit though, you guys, that I've been in kind of an eyeshadow funk. I keep looking at the palettes, looking at the new palettes. I never see anything that I like because I'm not into a lot of color on my eyes. So if it's really red or really green and really blue, it's not really of that much use to me. And so I keep saying, when is someone gonna come out with the perfect palette for me? Where is that perfect palette? And oh my gosh, if Sephora didn't make it. I saw this palette that is called A Perfect Eye Look from the Wishing You limited edition holiday stuff from this year. And if it isn't the perfect eye look, oh my God, it has the perfect pans of color for me. You guys know I love a pale shade for my lid. I love a neutral mid-tone matte for carving out my crease. I love a couple of darker tones for a little bit of drama at the outer corner. And I love a taupe shimmer. And what do you have here? 2 taupes and a pinky kind of shimmer that are all gorgeous, not glittery, look beautiful on mature eyelids. So I was so psyched when I saw this, and plus a really dark black for doing like your eyeliner if you want to do that, or really smoking out the outer corner of your eye. It's what I'm wearing on my lids today, and it is so beautiful, and it's the perfect palette. So while I love all my other palettes, there's always like 2 or 3 colors that are wasted. In this one, there are 0 wasted pans. Nothing is going to be not used in this palette. I love the little cardboard packaging that it comes in. And again, this is 30% off for everyone. 3 of my Holy Grail products are from Charlotte Tilbury, so this is of course a great time to pick up things from Charlotte Tilbury. The first one is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This is hands down my favorite setting spray. It doesn't contain SD alcohol, so it's not going to dry out your skin, and it does make your makeup wear longer. When I've put this over foundations that I like barely get 5 hours out of, it makes them last an additional like 4 hours. So then I'm suddenly getting 9 hours out of foundation that didn't last for 5 before. And it doesn't change the look of your foundation. Another Charlotte Tilbury product that I've been in love with for years is the Hollywood Flawless Filter. I have a mini one of it. I can't find my full size. I suspect it's in my daughter's room. She's living with me for a couple of weeks, and things disappear off your makeup table. But I had purchased this mini because I love to take this with me when I travel. And you guys know I just went on that beautiful Greece trip, and I had purchased the mini of it to take with me. And it was so great for travel because the full size is pretty big. This also makes a great stocking stuffer, but this is the most beautiful highlighter. I've seen a lot of people putting it on under their makeup. I use it over my makeup just to give me that like bright cheek pop just a bit of highlighter right here. It's gorgeous. It comes in shades. I wear it in the shade 4, so that's something to get. And then I also love the Hollywood Contour Wand. This is like a bronzer or contouring product. It's cream, but it's lighter weight than a cream. And this goes on so dark that you're like, oh gosh, oh no. But then it blends out so beautifully and it looks so subtle and gorgeous on the skin. I have it on up here, you know, at my hairline, on my cheeks, down here, on my nose. It's there, but it's not there. It's so subtle. It's so beautiful. I just love that one because it blends away to almost nothing, but yet it's still there giving you that little bit of contour that you want. So that is a really good one to grab. I'm wearing a lipstick that I recently picked up. This is from Fenty. This is their Slip Shine lipstick. And this is so perfect for this time of year, you guys, because, you know, like I was saying, everything is getting drier and that's including the lips. And this is so just, it feels like a balm. It feels more like a balm than a lipstick. The color is beautiful and subtle. Of course, they do have more punchy colors, but it's kind of semi-sheer and it has the most beautiful gloss to it. It makes your lips just look so like juicy and fantastic. So I love that. Another Holy Grail item that I always stock up on in this sale is the Kiehl's Ultimate Hand Salve. This is hands down the best hand lotion for keeping your hands nice and hydrated during the fall and the winter season. As soon as I start putting this on again every single night, my hands are thanking me every day and they're not gonna look older and crustier and my nails are gonna be healthier, and it's just the best hand cream. I love that so, so much. All right, last thing to do is take a look in my cart. I've got some makeup in there for me to try, and I've also got a whole mess of gift items for people on my Christmas list this year. So the first thing is this Artist Couture Supreme Nudes eyeshadow palette. This looks so beautiful. You know how I haven't been psyched about many eyeshadow palettes lately, but this one just looks gorgeous. Then I also have a couple of things from Dior in my cart. I've got the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow Blush. I've seen this all over social media, really want to give it a try. Then I've been wanting to try the Dior Backstage Flash Perfector Concealer. I also want to try the Milk Infinity Longwear Eyeliner. This, I'm hoping for great things. The thing that I am most excited about is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder for face and eyes. This I've seen great reviews on, really want to review it for you guys. A couple other things that I have in here for gifts. Last year I bought a different advent calendar for one of my daughters and she loved the thing, so I really like the look of this one from the Sephora collection this year. This is going to be 30% off. It's their Wishing You advent calendar and it just comes with a whole bunch of minis. I think there's 24 minis in here. Skincare to makeup to nail polish. If you love the Laneige lip sleeping mask, they have a duo set in here that has the lip glowy balm with a full size of the sleeping mask. That is in the berry flavor and the mango. The Peter Thomas Roth Eye Patch Party Pack looks really great. There are 3 different types of eye masks in here, so I thought I could get this and split it up 3 ways and put it in for me and my daughters as stocking stuffers. My beauty blenders are looking a little old and ratty, so I thought I would grab this Beauty Blender Stack Turn the Blend Around Blender Essentials. This contains 3 beauty blenders and 2 solid blender cleaners, which I've never used, so I want to give that a try. And I'm sure I'll find more things as I shop around on the website and in store over the next couple of days. All right, so that is everything that I had to show you in today's video. Links for everything will be in the info box below the video, along with links for everything that was in my shopping cart, everything I showed you here today. There's a link to become a beauty insider if you're not already. People who are not beauty insiders, you can start shopping your 30% off of the Sephora collection starting right now. I wanted to thank Sephora for partnering with me on this video. I wanted to thank you, as always, for your time. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your being here. If you enjoyed the video, found it helpful and informative, go ahead and give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So I will see you in the next video, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.